Yup. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Oh, let's make sure the flower and the other. Look at this. I do wonder if anybody's ever going to love me more than I love me. I don't know if that's possible. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. But it makes it easy when you get let down. What am I doing? What am I doing? What is this? And somebody says this all the time. What am I doing? Hedonist. Pursues pleasure to the detriment of others' health. What's wrong with me? What happened to me? I don't know. Let's find out. What happened to this person, please? I used to be a good friend. I used to be loyal. I'm loyal to myself. Anything that I did, I was loyal to. Wasn't I? Huh. Somebody's sitting there thinking like, daydreaming, daydream believer and the homecoming queen. Or sleer up. What does sleer mean? Sleepy Jean. Daydreaming a lot as I open up my thing for Safari and it says 90-year-old vagina on the search things. What did I say? Sheepy? Sleepy. What did I say? I don't know. Never mind. So I'm just sitting here thinking, alright. Someone's like, I used to be able to eat better. I don't feel like it's social media or the internet. What am I doing? You could be a Pisces or an Earth sign. Huh. This feels like a woman who, you don't have anything keeping you anywhere. I don't have any kids. I don't think you have anything really that you need to be loyal to right now besides your own self. I don't want to be a wife. I like being single. I like being by myself. But what am I doing? This could even be like, what am I doing wrong? This is because I can't be tricked or something. I see past. I see through all shit. God damn. And this is the strength. This is I see through everything. Yeah. This is, you're like the walking interrogation lamp. Everywhere you go, it seems like shit gets exposed. And I'm not sure if it's because you intentionally do it. It's what you say. This is what I do. I don't know what you want from me. It's not that I expose. You could say it's exposing. I say the things at that moment that should be said. It's not even so much they need, but and let's just say that they shouldn't. That's what I chose. Those are the words that I chose. Yeah. This is speaking about shit coming back around to you. So for me, I think that, and then this with the two ways would be the prophet of all prophets. What am I doing? Or do you not want to do that anymore? Just like Nostradamus going, nope, I don't want to be known as this cat. Because then when this shit happens, I'm going to be the bad guy now. I get it. Yeah, I do. I actually get that. There's something else. How am I supposed to move throughout the world now that I see things? This feels like a fourth eye. Yeah. And own it. What am I doing? Somebody else needs to own that they are somebody that a friend of theirs is keeping them. This is intentionally keeping them stuck. And one of your friends, it feels like a male-female friend thing. Whoever's on the other side has a, if you're on dating apps or something, or Match or something like that, I feel like it's them. This feels like your friend's catfishing you. It's a woman that's doing this, and I feel like this feels like the one that always wanted to get married that never did. And somebody now is thinking of dyeing their hair light. This feels like blonde or gold or something. They were looking in the mirror, and I'm not sure, what is this? This is looking in the mirror and then planning. Binged on Netflix for an entire weekend and did not leave the house once. Somebody could have done this and thought that it would be a good option to lighten their hair, and it wasn't. And then once they looked in the mirror, it was like, well, I should have known. You know what I felt this morning? And I'm not sure if this was in real time or if this was them letting me hear something just to humor me a little bit. But there was a woman who dyed her hair blonde. She had darker hair, and she expected it to go to blonde. It is possible that, okay, people just don't know that. It is. And they have dark hair. Right, there's the moon at the bottom. Dark hair, we'll put that under the sun. I also would like to remind any females who already have lighter hair, if you can't afford to get highlights, that you could put some lemon juice. I think there was stuff called sun-in when I was younger that you put in your hair, and the sun would actually lighten your hair for you. Yeah, so you have natural highlights usually. This is sneaky. They could have even stole this hair dye, which would have been karma if they didn't steal it from the actual store. Then somebody had it, and now they don't. It would have been great if it did do what it was supposed to do. You know, one of those chicks where it's like, now she goes from blonde to black, you're missing a black hair dye, and she didn't think about the fact that she was going to have to explain why her fucking hair is like 37 shades darker now. Who is this person? What happened? This is indulging. This feels like, what addiction is this? Excuse me. What addiction is this? Well, they're addicted to playing good cop. This is addictive to sneaky behavior. Yeah. Someone's addicted to pie. Those little mini pies. What are they? The eclairs and the coconut cream. And what are these little round pies? I got one a couple months ago. It was a cherry pie, and I got vanilla ice cream, Haagen-Dazs. But then, no, it wasn't. It was actually Dixie cups. Vanilla Dixie cups. Yeah. It's good. Could be that. I'm addicted to pie. This to me is like, I have no fucking will. This is the first time I looked at the Five of Pentacles and didn't think anything about money. It's just sheer poverty of will. That this isn't even, I'm content with mediocrity. This is, well, I mean, you're not ooze and pus. And even if you were, it looks pretty healthy, like healthy pus. Is that what it is? It's not. All right, there's this guy here. Oh, this is take care of me, sugar daddy. This is, yeah, that's what this is. But I don't feel like you're a husband. I feel like you're a friend. Give me one moment. Who walks around in robes and shit? Like, yeah, I came to come. This is, can you please come over and fix this, please? The cable, this is out, man. Ta-da-la-di-da-di-da. And this is this guy. I honestly don't want to do it. Like, I'm fucking married. You know what I mean? I go home. There's already a dish ready to be thrown at my head, because when you go over there, it's this. Hey, do you want a drink? Fucking playing Sade and shit with a silk robe on. I was just gardening. Yeah. Like wearing the cute little thing. Or I was just cleaning. Oh, so we're wearing maid outfits now when we clean in the hood, right? Like, motherfucker don't have a car and can't afford a trans pass, but they got a maid outfit. Yes, they do. But for the others, this is, I need your supply. I need your attention. This is dropping things and bending over and getting it. And what was it in the beginning? just overdoing everything. This guy, let's get some letters. Like, I don't even, this guy is, why can't you just say no? What is it? Why can't you just say no to this? I don't care if you've known this woman since you were 10. Something's different. And it's affecting your relationship. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. This one, I'm telling you, you can't... Excuse me, sir? It is impossible, not impossible, to be friends with a woman, especially one that you've dated. That is possible. It depends on the kind of woman. Yeah. But it is impossible to be friends with a woman like this where nobody wants to marry them, and now you're married or you're getting married. G-A. Nope. T-Y. And A-T. I see gay too, so. A-T-T. That could mean something. Z-K and K. I see gats. G-T-T. Okay, we're done with that. Attack. Please tell me that you're not spending time with a woman who attacks other women. I thought there was this big thing happening, but maybe you're just on the tail end of shit. Tell me about this. Attack. What is this? Do they insult kids? There's, okay. This is like news flash. Yeah. There's going to be a huge attack on kids who are working on themselves. I know how crazy this sounds, and maybe the adults need to hear this. There are kids working on themselves because they want to do something different than what they're seeing in this world. Yeah, I'm telling you, I feel like all these kids are getting together. Did I say this publicly when I was in the nut house, right? And I'm thinking these kids that had shit happen to them. I think I did, but I'm saying it again. That they should get together and talk amongst each other in private with nobody listening and nobody monitoring. Nobody felt the need to monitor them enough to the point where they weren't trafficked. You know what I mean? So for you now, or that they weren't preyed upon under your care. So now that they need to talk about it, they should set up snacks. It should happen in somebody's basement or backyard if it's nice. You should set up snacks and drinks and talk to each other about the shit that you experience. Because I'm telling you, if you carry this with you into your teenage years and your adult years, you're either going to become that predator or you're going to become resentful and hateful because people don't really talk about this. And you'll come across some other people your age who they don't ever talk about what they've been through. So it only seems like you've been through it. And now it makes you feel even worse. Don't let any parents or adults interfere. Brothers, sisters, nothing. Where am I at? This is going to be great. What is this? Who heard a mom or a woman in the home, this is a child, these are kids, about stealing someone's gifts? How do you do that? How do you do that? There's a gift here that a woman has of making jewelry. How do you steal that? Are that with the kids? Like, you sound nuts. Like, so, all right, well, so what's their gift? Well, this could even be a telepathy. Like, please, before any of you wish to take on someone else's gift, that you don't know why they were given that particular gift. They either experienced something that has to do with this gift. It was lifetimes of dealing with something which activated this gift. It's upgrading themselves and working on themselves, which is what these kids are seeing. Like, holy shit, maybe I can take down some buildings. Maybe I can fight some type of thing without having to join the military and worry about getting arrested. It's kind of cool. Yeah, look, this is jail, right? So they could be Oh, God. Tell me that there's some type of spiritual woman, or just kind of a woman, right, who has a particular set of gifts that it's given these kids a reason to. This isn't necessarily even working on themselves, but this is working. This is what this is what I want, right? These are my wishes. I want to be powerful mentally and spiritually. Because some of these kids, they're working out already. That these are probably more to boys, right? But it's like they're working out. But it's in another dimension. It's another type of consciousness. Okay. Hold on. Did somebody talked a lot of shit on something that you do that's a gift too? And I think that these kids actually defend you. And what that's doing, this could be the friend. Yeah, they defend you like men. And now they could even be standing up and defending. Yeah, this is the earth sign again. Or this is defending their moms, their aunts, their sisters, stuff like that. These feel like younger boys who are just saying what needs to be. I love this. Somebody's also defending what you post on your social media. They're at the very least, they're not so much defending it always, but they're staying silent instead of just saying something that they don't mean. So it could be controversial. Did anybody pay attention to me since we're connected with this thing today when I said there are some scientists where you feel I can't keep going on like this because I'm going against something and it feels like it's going against me now. So what do I do though? Because I'm so interested in science and inventing things, and this is what I got. Go back to like 72, and for somebody else it's 69, because you're gonna add something to a previous invention that shouldn't have been added. Like it's gonna replace something that was added that shouldn't have been to get a different outcome, because whatever these things were is working against natural order. And for a specific person, you're going to create the ultimate time machine based off of looking at, you have access to like blueprints or something, white prints. I heard white prints on some things is what it was back then, and you're gonna be like, holy shit, like everything's gonna be there, you just have to piece it together. And you may have to tweak a little things, but you're a master tweaker. Yeah, not like your brother. And what's this? Yeah, this is like, I still have a passion for shit. You know what I mean? I don't pay attention to social media now. That shit is it. Now what'll happen is somebody else pays attention, and then this is what they feel. Now when we see shit, we're just going to assume it's the opposite. So now they'll put you know what I'm saying? The only way to get through this shit with this, I mean, this stage is overwhelming. Some people took the world as a stage literally, and some people said, well, let's start doing shit literally, and then maybe when we feel like we need to, we'll do shit symbolically. It's people creating, I don't know what's real and what's not. All right, and this doesn't have anything to do with virtual reality, but this is a whole other type of reality for some people, it feels like. And somebody's locked up in the nut house. It could be the same one I was, you never know. I still haven't gotten a call back from the mayor's office or from my PO. I'm telling you, this is from the 23rd. All right, I'm going to assume that maybe something worked in my favor, but it would be nice to have some paperwork that says you are officially not on probation legally. So, I just want to document this and say this shit publicly. I have not been. Yep. All right. Huh. Somebody's having a hard time knocking you. Why is that? What? Why? Capricorn, this is the male. This is the guy. You could be a Scorpio or an Earth sign, but it's you. Okay? And, like, you're right here with this other one, so... Why? What are you looking at? I'm looking at a dead woman. Oh, did you find out something? Your best friend, this female, I don't know who was stolen. This is a kidnapping of a wife or something secretive that happened with a wife. This could even be being put in jail, your wife being arrested or something like that. At the very least, putting some type of separation between the two of you. And I have a feeling that you may find out that your best friend, that's a female or someone, they say that you're their best friend. It feels like that's what a best friend would do. from the shit that I feel, you're right on track. Yep, this is best friend material if I ever felt it. Yeah, don't put that title on me. I'll be whatever I am to you. You know what I mean? I don't even need a title. Let me be best friend 1 hour and then wife the next, and let me be mom a little bit. I'll be in this. You know? Right? Something like that. But let me find out. This is... Oh, nope. Thou. Oh, really? I don't feel this is a Christian woman, but hold on one second. I want to look up some shit. Well, other words for thou is nonetheless, or anyhow, or is this that person? So you never get a straight answer when somebody's always like that. Is that true? But like, I don't like them, but they do this. Right? Or I do. I think they're great for you. But, I mean, nonetheless, or be that as it may, is another thing. It's like a safety net or something that they use. What the fuck is it? Well, pick one. It's that chocolate vanilla with everything. And this is why there's, I mean, I don't, this is... men don't have any kind of desire for women like this, because these are the, once again, the ones that keep you in this constant loop, and this is a mix of confusion with never giving you a straight answer. I mean, you could start huffing paint thinner and maybe get the same. Who am I to say that maybe you would get a better result from paint thinner than this? I need to know what this death card, why do I feel like this thing is staring me in the face? Yeah, I'm telling you, kidnapping or death. Look, for the guy here where your wife's gone, like they kidnapped her and she's gone and shit like that. I'm telling you, I feel like I'll flip some letters out for you. Oh boy, I'm not saying any names. PW wanted to fly out. GDDG. PU, right? Was there a wedding here? TH. PR and MV. Was there a wedding that this woman went to? What were you thinking? What happened? Oh, you know what's crazy? I saw in my mind when I was sitting outside, some guy going over to some woman at a wedding and saying, "What are you doing here? You're my ex, get out." Did this happen? Where the friend showed up and it's like, well, I'm here now. What are they going to do? Throw me out? You know, I'm not missing this opportunity. Wife. I think that, I don't know if you spoke to this woman often. Some people remain friends, or you're in the same neighborhood, or you work with each other, you have no choice. But this feels like she never saw your wife. Or, right, this woman. I think that whatever your wife does for work, she's not in a place where she can be seen, right? That's what I feel like. She either works from home, or maybe she doesn't work. She may not have to, or she can't. But whatever this is, it's I couldn't get to see her, and my friends lied. So it's like this woman shows up and sees your wife, and I feel like she thought she saw a ghost. I really do. That's your wife. And then it's like this. I mean, look. You know what attracted well, it's not really attracted this guy, but you know what drew his attention to this woman? Her sitting there in the fucking chair throwing death looks at the bride. You know what I mean? And like you look like this is the female version of Jack Nicholson in The Shining and shit. Like, all work and no play makes Mandy a dull girl, and shit like that. It doesn't matter if she's working or playing. This chick, I don't know what she was like before. She must have been alright enough for this guy to like a little tooty fruity and whoop de doop at one point, but then it turned into something else, or he met you instead. And this is like my natural beauty card. This is like look, double tap pink, and then there's that. I think that oh man. So it could be there's that, and then there's a friend or somebody that couldn't make it to your wedding or a function, and they sent a mole, and the mole got found out, or you can just tell that something's up with this person. Like, you seem like you're here for intel. Armadillo. This is protective, right? The armadillo has a protective layer. This is double tap pink. This is love and protect. I know. What planet is this? It would be Uranus from what I understand, but I feel like things are changing. Where are you at, sir? Where's this guy here? Oh, he's a hermit. Okay, that's good. I don't really speak to many people. I can't being like this. So either this is your ex, or this is predicted in the future because I saw this in my mind. Oh, look at that. Who's this? This guy could be in the public eye too. This guy, he's either an actor or a writer or something like that, but he's not involved in the industry like that, where I have just enough, I'm okay, I don't really need to be in magazines and shit like that, I'm good. There's another guy here who lives, this is like a ranch and shit like that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I also see somebody here that's making some product, and it is delicious. Did you? Because I also... You know the shit in the jungle underneath the rollout? You know that was me, right? Telepathically telling you guys where that shit was and what happened the last time there was a visit there? Did you guys find it underneath the sod? I said it telepathically. I know that people hear me and they pick up on shit, and then they act like they got it from somewhere else, or I had a dream and they told me that. That was me. Please thank me for the shit. Please stop making it to be that this shit never happened. But this is that too. And then I also found something for somebody, and it was something they were looking for. It was pure stuff, or very close to pure. And I have said to you telepathically, you're going to have to save some and break it down and find out what this shit is. This is a gift. You know what I mean? This is a chemist or someone that you don't have to go to school to learn this shit. There are people that went to school, they're not here anymore. Heads blown off. You know, you learn as you go. I think the best way in life is to learn as you go. So you may blow some fingers off at some point. Well, that's a learning experience. Don't, gloves, those mitts. Yeah, well, you could say that for the people who use brick oven pizzas. I don't know. This ain't my gig. I mean, all I'm doing is just spitting shit as it happens, right? It's coming through, and that's it. Why am I here? Okay, the most changed. This is somebody that looks at the world a lot differently than someone else. This was the last of the Mohicans of the Friends, is what I think. Like, goddamn, you too? Yeah, look, this guy, he moves a little slower, and he likes a little slower of a life. I don't need all this other stuff. So I don't know if he dated people that were in the industry, or maybe even models or something like that. But I feel bored. I do. I feel bored. I feel that I have a better time by myself. If this guy has like a lake house or a shore house he can go to, they're showing me fishing and shit. Like, yeah, I'm just sitting here, charcuterie board. Some of these guys, they're making themselves dinner and wine and shit. I'm interested in making my own wine. somebody that used to, um, this is crack too. Whatever you have to do, what shit's slow. You know what I mean? I'm not asking anybody for shit, and if I go down, then I'd go down. You know what I mean? That's what I feel from this guy. And maybe this is why he stays to himself. I don't even want to be in a position where I have to give names. I like you. I got 3 decks of cards out here. Devil, I like you even more. Huh, right. Somebody has a Baphomet tattoo as well. I love that. This is somebody from, God damn. This is somebody that you were with in the past. I don't know what this is. This is, I never thought that I would get this opportunity again. So whatever this thing is a lot more important. I don't know how close of a friendship this is. Or this is a sibling or something, but it feels like a male and a female. Now, all right, so I got this. What did you do for work? This is strength when it comes to work. So you could have the kind of job where you lift things, heavy things. Did you two have some kind of sexual thing in the past or something? Social media wasn't what it is now then. That's how long ago this was. 8 and 6. This could be something like that, right? 14 years for someone. 16, 20. Okay. Whatever you did for work. You know what it is? I don't even think somebody's a blacksmith. They're a bartender. Multiple. I don't feel streams of income. I just feel I try things before I just say I can or I won't. No, I can't. I try things before I say I can't. If I won't, I just won't. All right. Whoa, okay. Oh, did I tell it? I'm lightening my hair. I'm just going to do it golden blonde. Did I say that last time? My fucking brain is mush right now. I sat in the sun and it's mush. So, these friends of yours, right? Jesus Christ. Are you bad at anything? Rest, sleep, okay. I get it. I'm antsy all the time, and it's because you're. This is definitely this would be a beautiful mind to me too with them. And how dangerous it is. It's like I'm always just kind of running on empty. But you're good at that. I got good at it. You adapt. Okay. Oh, give me the strength to do this, right? What is this? Here, hi, I met you whenever. I'm not sure how this ended with this devil shit. I'm not sure, but hey, how you doing? La-di-da. This is something about a social media platform. I don't know if they message you on Messenger or there's a post or something. Somebody's like, I don't even know how to handle. How do I approach this? Do I say that like this happened, or do I say something about what you do for work? This could even be like, I want to come in your work when you're bartending, but I don't even see a fear of rejection here. So what is this? I mean, unless you work for the government and there's this weird, because for a woman here, you are connected to that fae shit underground. I mean, you're not, I don't feel like you're in that deep, but it's weird that, and this is a life where you're not going to be able to have both. Another one, you're involved with farming and shit, and I think that you're more on the side of the others, and this guy is too good for you. I know you're pretty and you look healthy and shit, but what you're doing and who you're choosing to interact with when it comes to business, when it comes to food, it's just not a good fit. All right, so then we have this other one here, like, all right, this is constantly with looks. Do you shapeshift? Like, I don't know, what day is that? Tuesday I look like this, you know? And then a fucking Friday, I mean, I look in the mirror and I look like this. So it could even be the thing where now I understand about prism and lens, right? And frequency and what that does to your facial features. That a Polaroid or a actual picture from, and I don't know, I guess anything with a lens though, man. So what do you do now? Do you play some kind of frequency that calms your electromagnetic field before you take pictures? Where are we at now with this? What kind of shit is in our field that now we feel our faces fucking being pulled down? You can feel that there's something heavy in the atmosphere that's pulling on our... The other day I had my phone on my leg. My phone started pulling. It feels like something's getting pulled down from some hole or something. Nobody else feels this shit? I could put, yeah, I set up tests. Anyway, this is you kind of being the, okay. Wow. All right. Well, that's cool. I mean, I guess this is if I can't have you, but it's not. I don't want, and no one else will, and I'll kill you first. Like, I want to kill you. I want to kidnap you. But this feels like I love you. Yeah. You're beautiful. You're this and that. I don't know what is going on here. Oh, this may be a different person. Is this a different guy? Is this somebody from your past where this is different? Oh, okay. So we have the one here that has the female friend, and I think that I was just really hoping that this... You're a fool. If this woman here, if you're connected to this woman that this somebody else is clearly looking at in some kind of... This is the one. This is a soul tie from a past life right here, okay? And I don't know, oh my God, like, why I fucked up. I think that you were sent into this person's life, this would be to tame this man. And instead of, like, just kind of making shit work, I feel like everything was an argument. Everything was a one-up. That's what I feel like. Everything. Even when it came to friends and stuff, like, if you introduce them to your friends, now they want to be friends with your friends and shit. It's like, now I'm fucking telling you I can't make dinner with you because I'm going out with your friends and not inviting you. Like, what the hell is this shit, right? But this one's crazy. And there's the other guy up here who has this friend who no more. Yeah, like, okay, here I am. I'm this cat. I'm, like, fucking amazing, but... nobody else in my life. So what do you guys know each other? You know what this feels like? Are you related? This is weird. Or you share some type of at least bloodline of some sort. You may not even know. You may not even know the other one exists. Feels like the two of you are fighting each other, like holding intention. I don't know what it is, like trying to keep the other one at bay from this. And then what's happening now? Okay. This is a marriage, though. This is a husband right here. Like, someone's pissed. They're my wife or they're my husband. That's what this is. And this is fated something. There's nobody that... Are people dead because of this? Oh my, yeah, that's what this is. This is extreme happiness, hands down, la-di-da-di-da. I felt that I was getting agitated, and it's somebody that's dead. I'm like, put their pants on. They're mad that people are mad that they didn't see things as clearly as they do from the other side. And this doesn't have to be a love thing, but this could be, yo, you want to see something with complete clarity and be fearful with some of it. Wait till you get to this side and you see what you couldn't see over there. But yeah, this is definitely a marriage or something. Like, I should have stayed, I should have been loyal, I should have married them, I should have. Because I feel a lot of death when it comes to this situation, and I'm not really sure how. But this friend of yours, this female acquaintance, all right, be careful that now that was your last, because I feel like the other people that you separated from, it's just they know to just leave you alone, or they're not here anymore, depending on who you are. And this was the last reset of the Mohicans, yeah. Whoever this other person is, right, I feel like they have this in common. So either this guy is obsessive over the woman, and this friend of yours is obsessive over you. You know what happens with that, right? They'll meet for whatever circumstances. If this is the same neighborhood and they know each other, just be careful of that. All right, yeah. Either way, there's nobody that's going to stop this. This is about as set in stone, emerald tablets, Akashic records as you get to you.